Have you ever been told by others that you aren't capable of something? Have you ever been discouraged? Have you ever been put down? Isn't it interesting how we say in our society when someone's been told they're not capable of doing something, or they're being bullied, or they're being discouraged, we say they've been put down. And also, in our culture, when we have sick and suffering animals, what do? We put them down. But there's another form of put down that is even more powerful. And that form of put down is believing that your body is incapable of healing itself. And that put down's used most commonly to profit from people who are unwilling to do their own research, study and read books, and talk to others, most importantly, and get as many different second opinions as possible. And the truth about put downs is it's a profit mechanism. And many people all over the world believe what in the authority of other people over themselves, and don't take responsibility for their own self, and then give huge sums of money, energy of life, loss of life away in the form of profits to a large group of people who in the Western world refer to themselves as doctors in the institutes that are among the elitist and most profitable. And unfortunately, the people who continue to go to these places and haven't woken up to the fact that they need to take responsibility for their own health and well-being are just like zombies walking into the slaughterhouse. And they keep you hooked in every way. They put you down so you continually think over and over again that you're going to need a certain drug or chemical for the rest of your life. And maybe in some cases, in many cases, people do, because they're just so unfit for survival in the real world. But in the artificial world, in the hospital, keeping them on tubes as long as possible is very profitable. And insurance companies know this, and many other institutions work together and manage disease, never curing it, for the sake of cyclical profits and dividends, all at the expense of ignorant, unwilling group of people to take responsibility of their own health and well-being, and to communicate with other people and talk and have freedom to ask questions, question authority, all because of a lack of question authority in a group of people, a large one in the United States. Doctors, quote unquote, make huge sums of money every year, annually, have huge houses, drive around their Ferraris, and all their high living conveniences at the cost of voluntary compliant suffering on the part of other people. But in the sense of misleading, these people have been misled. Maybe they've been mistaught their whole life in the schools that teach these doctors in the Western world are really just brainwashing people. And it's something to be looked at if you seriously are trying to take responsibility for your own health and well-being. Of course, every single one of us is going to die eventually. But in order to keep our minds clear, we have to keep our body in good health. And you can't do that when you're subjecting yourself to voluntary laboratory testing and poisonings and weird experiments that you supposedly need so badly, else you're gonna die if you don't get this treatment. It is absolutely insane. My friends, guard your freedom and liberty wisely in all aspects of our society. Take care. Namaste.